4K Podcast, Dom Jamali here. What's up, you guys? Back with another Pretty Little Liars review. Today I will be reviewing Season 7, Episode 8, Exes and OMGs. Okay, so the episode opens up and we have the bitches, including Caleb, walking down the street in the middle of the night. Hannah is trying to convince them that Noel is AD. Noel is the person that's been stalking them. Noel is the person who kidnapped her and was, hurting her. But nobody's really listening to her. I think there's a point where Spencer's like, okay, didn't you, or Emily, one of them bitches, was like, didn't you have a secret on Noel? What was the secret that you had on Noel? And here's where we find out that the secret that Allison had on Noel this whole time was, if you guys remember that flashback we got in like season 2 or fucking 3, where Allison was at a party, or the bitches was at a party, and a girl got pushed down the stairs. Now, the secret is that Noel is the person who pushed her down the stairs. So, in this moment, I had to give Marlene King and Pretty Little Liars a round of applause for connecting dots. Now, for the longest time, that was a plot hole, an unanswered question. What was Noel's secret? How is Allison, controlling Noel? And here we find out this is how. So while this is going on, Hannah's like, fuck y'all. She starts to walk away and Caleb goes after her. And Caleb's like, look, we're all listening to you. We're just trying to, see if anybody else could be the fucking killer. He's trying to talk her off the motherfucking ledge at this point. Then out of nowhere, a car comes speeding down the street. Caleb pushes Hannah. She falls over to the side and the car hits Caleb. Hannah, she gets up a little bit to look over and she sees Caleb laid out and she screams. All of a sudden, bam, we get Hannah waking up from a fucking dream. So all of that shit was a fucking dream, pretty much. Now, let me talk about that shit real quick. Since it was a dream, I'm not exactly sure if we can believe the whole no secret thing. But this is why I do. I believe it because I think Marlene King was kind of doing some cheeky shit, trying to be funny and shit. I think Marlene put that in there because she hears the shit we say. You know what I'm saying? She knows that we are like, bitch, explain these fucking plot holes, explain this, explain that. So I think she added that in there to kind of be funny. Like, yeah, I'm gonna give y'all this answer, but it's gonna be a dream, so y'all not really gonna know if it's the truth or not. But it is the fucking truth. And the reason why I think that is because, look, man, we're never gonna hear about that shit again, ever. So for it to not be the truth, it would just be stupid for her to even touch on that. Alright, so like I said, it was a fucking dream. But Hannah is really fucked up over this. So she heads over to wherever the fuck Caleb is staying. And she's like, are you okay? Like, you're alive. I'm so happy you're alive. And they sit around. Oh, yeah, he's at the rally. My bad, y'all. And they sit around and talk for a minute. And he's like, look, I got you bitches some new phones and shit because AD clearly knows where you guys are at and has trackers and shit on your phones. So I'm going to need for you to take this phone. So blah, blah, blah. Hannah asks about Jenna. He's like, Jenna hasn't left her room. And, she goes into another fucking Noel rant or whatever. Okay, so the next scene we have Aria and Emily at Ezra's crib sitting around talking about how, she deleted the Nicole call or whatever. Now, Ezra is with the police, I think, because remember last episode, he went with the fucking, and I did not touch on this at the end of my review last week. I forgot about it. Nicole might be alive. So at the end of last week, obviously you guys all saw the police came to his house and was like, look, the bitch might be alive. And so he left to go handle that shit. So he's still with them. He's still with the police officers finding out information. And Aria and Emily are sitting in the fucking kitchen talking about how it was a mistake, maybe it wasn't a mistake, blah, blah, blah. And Emily feels really guilty about, telling Aria to delete the call. And I think she should feel guilty. Because first of all, that was the wrong move. I don't understand why these bitches are not learning from previous fucking seasons, previous fucking years. I don't understand how these bitches are not learning from fucking yesterday. Like, bitch, it was yesterday. Y'all didn't learn fucking nothing. Y'all don't remember shit from yesterday, bitch. Like, I don't understand how these bitches are not getting anything. Lies turn into bullshit, okay? You keep lying, more fucking bullshit piles on top of each other. I think, and I even said it in my review, I think that Aria should have fucking been honest about that, because it's just gonna fucking catch up like it fucking did. And if y'all remember, when Emily told her to delete the shit, she was real, like, dismissive about the shit, because she was like fucking Sydney or some shit at the time. Or not Sydney. Is that bitch named Sydney? Not Sydney. What the fuck is that bitch name? Whatever the fuck. Y'all know that the bitch that smoked the weed. Okay. She was fucking her or dealing with some shit at the time. So she was real dismissive. She was like, oh yeah, just delete the call. Bitch. No. Okay. Emily should feel very bad. Very fucking badly for that shit. So anyway, they sitting around talking about the shit, and Ezra walks in, and he walks in on a bit of the conversation. He hears where Aria says, like, I shouldn't have lied to him or something like that. So Ezra's like, okay, what did you lie to me about? And I like how Aria came clean immediately. She saw that she made the wrong fucking decision, was like, fuck it, let me hurry up and get this shit out in the air. So she goes over to him, and she's like, that day you fucking left, I got a phone call, on your phone. It said Nicole, but when I said hello, no one said anything, and I deleted it. I thought that was the right thing to do. Now, you can clearly see after she says that Ezra is just like, what? Like, he's confused. It's too much. He's overwhelmed. There's too fucking much going on. So he kind of ignores her, and he's like, so Nicole might be alive. They found a fucking village, and bullshit. So they kind of go back and forth a little bit, and then Emily's like, alright, I need to get the fuck out of this situation. Another awkward fucking situation that I'm in. Okay, so Emily fucking leaves, and she goes to the brew or whatever. And she runs into Principal Hackett or whatever the fuck his name was. And he's like, oh, I was just thinking about you. And I'm sitting there like, okay, like, what type of weird pervy shit? Because remember, he was always a little weird and pervy. So I'm like, okay, bruh, what type of weird pervy shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of shit were you thinking? But anyway, so he's like, yeah, we're looking for a coach, swimming coach. And I think you would be great for it. And in this moment, this definitely brought up some Pretty Little Liars PTS fucking D, because I was like, damn, I forgot all about, Emily swimming. Like, because y'all remember in my older videos, I was very much here for Emily swimming, because that was her dream, that was her thing. And I was upset that after A fucking fucked up her shoulder, that she wasn't able to get back in the pool. She could have, I'm pretty sure her shoulder's healed by fucking now, but Marlene just never, wrote that in. So I had a PTSD moment, and I went back and got angry, but I got the fuck over it. So she contemplates it, and then she fucking meets with Allie, and Allie lets her know that Allie going back to the fucking school or whatever. Actually, this is the scene where she ran into, y'all, I'm a little all over the place, y'all know me, but anyway, keep up. Try to keep up. Alright, so the whole reason Emily was at the motherfucking brew was because she met with Allie. And Allie was letting her know that she's going back to the fucking school to teach again. She's broke. Homeboy stole all her money or whatever. And I'm assuming that she's not going to be able to get it back, which I think is fucking bullshit. She should be able to get her fucking money back. Like, what the fuck? But anyway. And she's telling Emily this shit. That then after Allison leaves to go to the school, that's when Emily runs into the fucking teacher. Now, we get another scene with them two where Emily goes to her and she's like, how do you feel about me taking this job? And Allison's like, I would love it. I would love if you started working at fucking Rosewood High. Fucking Rosewood High. Okay. I'd be happy, if you started working with Rosewood High, whatever. So Emily goes back up to the school, And she lets Hackett know that she wants to take the job, but Hackett's like, great. I also brought in somebody else who I thought would be good for the job too, and this is where fucking Paige shows her motherfucking ass. And I'm just like, Paige, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I understand it's the last season of Pretty Little Liars, so Marlene wants to bring back all of the characters from previous seasons, but this is just so fucking stupid to me. Like, why the fuck? Like, it's not stupid. It goes with the fucking storyline, but I guess it's just because I just don't want to see Paige's fucking ass again. Because I'm like, really, bitch, you was doing all of these fucking things, and the whole time she's talking, I'm like, yeah. Like, when she says she lost her fucking, what she lose? She lost something. She got injured or something and didn't make it to the Olympics, and I'm not laughing, but I'm like, okay, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, y'all. I'm not gonna stay on that too long. But anyway, so while we on Rosewood High, Allison, back in fucking school, she walks into her classroom, and I guess the students decided to play a prank on her, and all of the students are sitting there in black hoodies, which was a little unnecessary for me. It was an unnecessary scene because it's like, I was watching another YouTuber's videos where they were like, the students waited all this time to play an A joke on her. Like, she's been a teacher for this long, and all of a sudden they gonna play an A joke. It didn't really make sense, but whatever. We also get a scene of her in class, working with the students or whatever, doing the teacher shit. And she gets called over the fucking intercom by the principal, which I thought was so fucking just stupid and unprofessional from fucking pervy ass Hackett. Because I'm like, really, who the fuck does that? Like, y'all, we've all been to fucking high school, okay? I don't think it's anybody listening to my video who skipped fucking high school. So, y'all, that didn't happen at my fucking school. I don't know about you guys, but the fucking teachers never got fucking called over the intercom in the middle of motherfucking class. Like, never. So, anyway, she goes to this fucking perv's ass office, and he starts talking to her about some fucking, oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm watching the Olympics in the fucking background, and this dude just fucking hit his head so motherfucking hard on the goddamn hurdle. But woo! Okay, back to the fucking shit. Okay, so, oh yeah, so she's in the fucking office with this dude, and he's talking a whole bunch of bullshit. Like, oh, I heard the students played a joke on you this morning. Maybe you came back too early. Just a bunch of fucking bullshit, And Allison peeps, while he's talking, she peeps the file cabinet, and she sees that shit says class of 2012 or whatever. So she, in her head, she's like, okay, I'm coming back to get Noel's file or whatever. So homeboy's still talking, and she's just like, look, it's fine. I wanted to come back today. I'm prepared for whatever, bitches is gonna throw at me. Okay, so next we have Spencer and Aria. They come up with a plan to try to find the doctor who delivered Mary Drake's baby in Radley. Wonderful plan. Shout out to Spencer. So Spencer and Aria head over to the hospital to try to find what's his name? Dr. Cochran. And they run into his daughter. And at first she's like, no, I can't help y'all. My dad's a piece of shit. He got his license taken away. I don't know where he's at. Blah, blah, blah. So they leave. Once they leave, I think maybe like the next day, the bitch calls Spencer, and she's like, did y'all find what the fuck y'all was looking for? So basically somebody broke into her office. AD, we can assume, broke into her fucking office and called Spencer to accuse her of it. But obviously Spencer didn't fucking do that shit. But it ended up working out in their favor because Dr. Cochran ended up giving her father's phone number. So the next scene with them two bitches we get is where they head over to, Dr. Cochran's fucking house. He's a drunk or whatever. They start talking to him. And he basically lets them know that he did deliver Mary Drake's 2 children. And he did what the fuck he did. You know what I'm saying? He got rid of the fucking kids, not not killed them, but you know, sent them off to social services or other families or whatever the fuck. And what pissed me off was where he said he couldn't remember what the fuck the sex of the second baby was. And I was like, of course, this fucking fool don't remember what the fuck the sex of the baby was. Of course. Thanks, Marlene King. But anyway, so, you know, he was like, he just handed it to a fucking social worker and, you know, whatever the fuck with that. So I'm assuming that the second baby was a boy. That's just my theory, but it's a bunch of theories just being tossed around. It could be anything at this point, especially with the fucking transgender fucking storyline they played on us last fucking time. It could be both, okay? It could be a fucking girl boy, all right? Anyway, so Spencer is clearly annoyed with that fucking information because she really got nothing. So it was another scene where she's just like, look, bitch, or look, bitches, it's gonna take me forever to fucking try to find every motherfucking social worker who was working at, you know, around that fucking time. So next we get some scenes with Hannah. Now Hannah's back at the crib still thinking about Noel Khan pretty much. And Grunwald just shows the fuck up at her fucking crib. And, you know, Hannah's like, what the fuck? You know, she's clearly shocked by this. Like, bitch, how the fuck do you know where the fuck I'm at, bitch? Grunwald strolls her ass in and she's like, oh my god, it looked like you just seen a ghost. And I'm like, bitch, if you don't take your fucking no psychic power having ass back to Ravenswood. Like, I was so and she ain't even from Ravenswood. She ain't even from that shitty ass show. But anyway, so she fucking comes in and she starts talking some stupid shit to Hannah. And she's just like, oh, I had a fucking dream. And, you know, Caleb and you got hurt. And it's darkness around you guys. And I'm just worried. And I'm wondering if you guys are okay. Fucking bullshit, pretty much. And it's a point where, you know, the camera does this weird angle where it's pointed into the fucking mirror where we see Hannah, but we don't see Grunwald's fucking reflection. And I'm like, is this bitch from Ravenswood? Because knowing Marlene King, y'all, she will try to shove that fucking failure of a motherfucking show down our fucking throats. She really would. But anyway, so that shit happens. We get another scene with fucking Grunwald and Hannah. And they're at Radley now, getting some fucking lunch and kicking it or whatever the fuck. And, you know, Hannah's trying to get some fucking concrete fucking answers out of this bitch. But you know she's vague as fuck. So Hannah's like, yeah, you know, somebody's after us. And, you know, we are in trouble. And it is darkness or whatever the fuck. And Grunwald is like, yeah, is the person connected to this hotel? And I'm staring at the fucking screen like, bitch, everybody in the motherfucking room right now, everybody in the hotel right now is connected to the motherfucking hotel. Bitch, if you don't stop with these vague ass fucking, I can see the future through the fucking crystal ball ass fucking answers, bitch. Like, I'm so through with fucking Grunwald, y'all. Like, she up there with Toby. She up there with Toby for me. I'm like, bitch, if you don't stop with these vague ass answers. So she does that shit. And, you know, Hannah just eating that shit up, feeding into that fucking bullshit. And it's a point where Grunwald's like, the person is, all I can tell you is the person is really close to you. Fuck, another fucking vague ass bullshit ass answer. And Hannah turns around and she sees Noel. So immediately she thinks about Noel when it could be any motherfucking body in the motherfucking room. But you know what I'm saying? Any motherfucking body. Everybody is close to this bitch. It could be fucking Grunwald. She the one sitting right the fuck across from her. But anyway, so she, you know, Hannah comes up with some fucking plan she drops the fucking glass and Noel hears that shit and he walks over to her. Walks over to Hannah and Grunwald. And I don't remember what the fuck Noel said, but Noel said some dumb shit in her ear or something like a fucking creep. And Grunwald grabs Hannah I think that's how it happened. She grabs her hand or some shit, and Grunwald starts having visions of what happened to Hannah when she got kidnapped. And at this point, I'm just like, fucking bull fucking shit, okay? First of all, Grunwald is not fucking psychic. I'm sorry to break it to y'all. She is not fucking psychic. A psychic, I don't even know psychics, but I would fucking assume that a fucking psychic could tell you more than what the fuck Grunwald is fucking telling this bitch. Maybe, I'm just assuming that maybe Grunwald is really intuitive or something, but psychic, no, bitch. She don't make the cut for me. Psychic ain't it. Psychic ain't, nah, that ain't it for her. So what I'm assuming by, what happened in the scene, I'm assuming that Grunwald felt Hannah's fear. And when she felt Hannah's fear, maybe she, just got some intuitive fucking information and, saw a little bit of what the fuck, had a slight vision of what the fuck happened to Hannah. But I think it's mainly all about her feeling Hannah's fear. So to me, I think when she, Noel came over, Hannah's clearly afraid of it, Noel or whatever. She felt that, and that's where the whole vision and everything came up. I don't think that Grunwald saw it was fucking Noel, and because he came over, that triggered her fucking, vision, which I think it did, but I think it's deeper than that. I think it's Hannah's fear of him that triggered the fuck. I don't know if I'm even making sense right now, but y'all, I don't give a fuck. I don't really give a fuck about Grunwald and all this fucking bullshit. We all fucking know that Noel is not gonna end up being A at this point. So the bitches, I think they meet up one more fucking time to talk about the fucking shit that's going on, and everybody just kind of lays their fucking information out on the table and what the fuck they found out. Allison did go try to take Noel's file, but within the file it was a note saying, didn't I tell y'all bitches, if you find out who the fuck I am, I'm gonna fuck you up. So, she lays that out on the fucking table. They all sit around and talk about it, and you can tell Hannah is she's drawn away from the group. She got her own thing going on in her mind. So that shit fucking happens. Also, I know y'all don't give a fuck about this, but also fucking Aria and Ezra break up or something, and Emily goes over to try to talk him off the motherfucking ledge with that bullshit. But anyway, back to the scene I was fucking talking about. So some shit happened. They end up separating, and Hannah goes downstairs and she calls somebody. We don't know who the fuck she calls, but she calls somebody and she's like, bitch, give me a motherfucking car, give me some money, give me some motherfucking duct tape, some gasoline out this bitch, and we about to get it cracking. And at the end she's like, oh, don't forget my name, forget the fucking number, it's best you don't know what the fuck is going on here. So we don't know who the fuck she's talking to. Probably talking to Melissa's fucking shady Melissa shady ass. Probably not, but y'all know how I want to just push Melissa into this fucking bullshit. So yeah, that was that. At the end of the episode, we get scenes of, different fucking the bitches or whatever. We see fucking Aria sitting sad. We see her look at the stupid ass wedding dress or whatever. We get a scene with Spencer where she's going through her fucking baby pictures. The whole shit with the doctor and all of that shit is still on her mind, and we just see all the bitches. I think Emily goes to fucking Sydney or whatever the fuck that bitch name is, the bitch that's always high. And that was pretty much the episode. Now, overall, I thought it was an excellent episode. I mean, it blew me out of the water, because for the past couple of weeks, the episodes have been meh, So I was not expecting something this great. Yeah, it was just a really fucking good episode. And I know my recap didn't do it justice, but we all saw the fucking episode. It was amazing. Just to throw a few things out there, I've been seeing a bunch of theories about who AD could be after this episode. A lot of people have jumped on this fucking Spencer bandwagon, and I'm gonna need for all of y'all bitches to jump the fuck off, okay? I know y'all done jumped on, y'all holding on tight, but I'm gonna need for y'all to let go. It's okay. I'm gonna catch you when y'all fucking jump. I got y'all, alright? But I'm gonna need for y'all to get the fuck off that fucking train. It's not Spencer. I'm sorry to burst y'all motherfucking bubble. It's maybe a 5 to 10% chance that it could be Spencer. The reason why I don't think it's Spencer is it just wouldn't make sense. AD is obviously A. AD is obviously the second child. Spencer's not A. Like, she's not AD. Like, we've seen her in scenes where AD was fucking with the bitches. Like, trust me, guys, she's not the other child. I think it's interesting how they're trying to make it seem like, you know, it could be her, but it's just, come on, y'all, put your thinking cap on and really think about this. It can't be her. You know they love to do shit like that. Just like last week with Aria's file. Oh man, now Aria's fucking AD. None of these fucking bitches are AD. We've learned a long time ago that Marlene is not gonna put these bitches or make these bitches involved in this main shit. She even said it. The bitches are not fucking involved. I've seen some people saying Caleb, because we know Caleb's adopted or whatever, but also with Caleb, it could be Caleb, but we met his mom, so that wouldn't quite make, well, we didn't meet his mom, but they had that whole stupid ass storyline with his mom or whatever, and him going out to Cali and him being rich and shit. So I just don't see that working out. A few people saying Lucas. Now y'all know I'm here for that because he just makes sense. Actually, he doesn't make sense, but he doesn't make sense at all. Y'all can tell I just be bullshitting the fuck out of these videos. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. But he doesn't make sense at all. But out of all the characters on the show, it's like, who else could it be? It's not gonna be Caleb. It's not gonna be any of the bitches. So who do we have left? We have Lucas. No, out of the guys, we have, like I said, it could be fucking a he she right now. But we have Lucas, we have Noel. Who the fuck else? Ezra don't fit the age fucking limit or whatever. So that's all the fuck we got. And who is obviously not Noel right now because they are just shoving that down our fucking throats a little too hard. Now the bitches. It could be Jenna, I guess. If you want to stretch, the bitch is blind. What the fuck is she? How is she doing all this? And fucking possible unless the bitch ain't blind. And I'm not here for another, oh, she got her eyesight back, but not really fucking storyline. Not here for it. It could be Paige, but I'd be really motherfucking annoyed by that. Like, bitch, take your ass somewhere, please. It could be Sydney, because I've heard about her coming back on the show, but she don't need to come back on the show. It could be fucking the other Sydney. The bitch, I don't remember her fucking name. The bitch that the bitch that's sitting on Emily's face right now. It could be her, but I don't know who the fuck it is. As you see, I'm just bullshitting as the fuck I go right now. If y'all fucked with this video, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, y'all.